What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. Today we're continuing the top tier deck series. This is kind of the third installment or third deck or whatever, and it is a Revelation Angels deck that I don't know. I'm not sure if it's necessarily top tier. Sorry, I didn't sort the reserve like I normally do. I'll just do that while I'm talking. It's not. I don't know if I don't know. It's arguably top tier. I think that it's kind of a sneaky good strategy at this point because of a few cards that you can add into here that I think are pretty good in the meta right now that play well in this deck. So first of all, I guess I should mention this is pretty similar to the deck that Jeremy Chambers played in 2017, I want to say, that he, I think, took 8th place in with. So it's a deck that's been around for a while, a few years at least, I guess, mostly since Revelation of John came out, and introduced cards like Everlasting Beings and Michael and the Strong Angel, and, well, I mean, most of these angels that you're seeing here. Um, well, most of the deck, I guess, because we are doing angels and demons here, with a few martyrs. And so the deck, basically the idea is you've got Everlasting Beings, banned to any number of angels if used during battle. Second seal, all holders' heroes in play of all opponents' evil characters in play must join the battle. So it does bring in your opponent's entire defense, but that can actually, I mean, a lot of the times they won't have defense and territory to bring in these days in Type 1. And other times you'll likely just have more offense, so it can actually be kind of a board wipe, assuming that they don't have anything to play, or hoping that they don't have anything to play. And then also Entertaining Angels, which is a clay card, but it has an interrupt the battle. You also get to tutor for an angel, and then you can ban to any number of Silver Brigade heroes. So we've got a few clay heroes in here with Peter, Polycarp, Justin Martyr, and John the Apocalyptist in reserve. Mainly kind of the go-to to get started is like Angel from the Sun to Justin Martyr to get a draw 2. And then also you get to search for Blood of the Lamb or Word of Their Testimony. And then you can, that kind of helps to get things started. I mean, there's an argument for if you have enough Revelation Angels, just to go with Servant Angel, because you get a draw 3 and just start getting things set up sooner. But really the idea is just to go in with someone who has initiative, so maybe Angel of Revelation or Polycarp if you've got Entertaining Angels, or the Strong Angel, because he, if blocked, he lets you play a Revelation Enhancement, which Second Seal and Everlasting Beings both are. And then you abandon the whole angel party, and you get to draw a whole bunch of cards and negate a whole bunch of cards, do a whole bunch of stuff here. So you can abandon Angel from the Sun and exchange to Justin Martyr. You get to draw 2. The tricky part with this is that if Justin Martyr is in your territory and you exchange, then Captain of the Host will still negate Angel from the Sun after the fact, which is why one of the cards that I added to the deck since Jeremy's build is Oath of Purity. Lets you bounce Justin back to your hand, and then you can exchange to your hand, and then Captain won't negate Angel from the Sun, so you'll still get to draw 2 there. Justin cannot be interrupted, which is nice. You have Angel of Revelation to play Lost Souls from your opponent's deck, and then get a good card from your own deck. And is also cannot be interrupted. You'll kind of see a theme here. The Captain is the one who negates everything except for banding. He's the one that you put last in the once you abandon all of your heroes, so that his ability kicks in last, and he doesn't prevent any of the hero abilities you want to do. Michael cannot be negated, but you can tutor a Revelation Angel, or if you're worried about your opponent negating your band enhancement somehow, then you can just ban to like Angel of Might or something with his ability, which cannot be negated, so that you have a big strong angel, or I shouldn't say strong angel, you got a beefy angel in there. That should be a new card name, the Beefy Angel. You've got another angel in there that with big numbers to kind of help back up just in case your band gets negated. Servant Angel in there to draw you 3. Angel Under the Oak in there just to draw you 2. There are no judges in the deck, so the exchange portion is not doing anything in this deck. It is simply a you may draw 2, cannot be negated, 8/8. So it's still pretty good just with that, which is kind of tells you that Angel Under the Oak is a pretty good card. And then Strong Angel, he's kind of the one that ties it all together by tossing all enhancements with negated in the special abilities, so you don't have to worry about like scattered or abandonment, scattered sheep, all those ones that are gonna be doing all the bad things to your heroes, especially all the ones when they're banded in. So that's kind of the whole idea behind Angel Party, which is what the deck is affectionately known as. And yeah, then the rest of the offense is just kind of tutors to get to it. So like Wheel Within a Wheel, Angelic Guidance, Fifth Seal, all of those let you either search for angels or your banding cards, or Patmos to get your angels. Then you also have War in Heaven is just a dual side negate, and then Gamaliel's Speech is also a two-way negate. Jeremy's build, he didn't have Peter and Gamaliel's Speech, or I think he had Gamaliel's Speech in reserve, and then he didn't have Peter at all in the deck. And that was one of the things that he mentioned that he would probably try to change afterwards, is getting Peter in the deck, and then also Gam's Speech in there. He had Gabriel in his build to start kind of recurring some of the enhancements, but he would often be negated by Captain of the Host anyway, so I don't know if he's necessarily worth it. So that was one of the heroes that he thought you might try to cut for Peter. I didn't really start with his build and then work from there. I kind of just used it as a reference as I was building this one. So most of the stuff is the same, but nothing was purely like swapped out for anything else necessarily. You'll notice that the defense is pretty different than what he was running as well. And also delivered just to get set up with either 4 Drachma Coin to draw 4 cards if you have Peter, and Endless Treasures to or Book of the Covenant to hit either You'll Remain, which is pretty good to make sure that you don't get stopped before you get to play your banding card. So like if you attack with Strong Angel and they just play Christian Martyr, then you're kind of hosed there. You don't get to get your big band in. And then Oath of Purity, I already mentioned bouncing stuff. Part of the defense though, you'll want to be also bouncing Judean mediums with your Justin Martyr so that you have unity on the Fallen Star, which, as we saw with my Disciples Demons deck, is actually, I think, a pretty decent evil character. Like, I think he's worth running Orange Unity to get this effect, because just underdecking the random card from hand, I feel like it's pretty sneaky and it's kind of good, and a lot of people aren't searching like their deck necessarily, or like for a card to add to their hand. So sometimes a lot of the time it can just be a net loss on cards for them. So either, like searching because of like playing a Lost Soul from your opponent's deck or something like that, then it'll cost you a card from your hand, or just activating Book of the Covenant. I guess you still break even on that one since you're getting the Covenant, but then sometimes if it's Covenant with Abraham, then you're searching again, and it's just kind of this whole process of making it so that your opponent isn't gaining too much card advantage, which I think is pretty good. And then he also has the if blocking ability to withdraw all heroes, kind of the Goliath effect, where he's withdrawing all and then allows your opponent to present a new hero. I also, I think Judean Mediums is worth running even with the Orange Unity, which is why Oath of Purity is in there. But being able to make King of Tyrus or Red Dragon CBN in this meta is pretty good, as you probably know by now from if you're watching my videos and stuff. Having only, I guess the one thing I didn't really mention about Delivered is that I only have Damsel and Judean Mediums and I guess Foreign Wives to play it on. So it might get cut it'd be nice if I could fit a green hero in here. And honestly, having the green and white John might be better. He can't play Entertaining Angels, but I don't know. Then he can play Fifth Seal. I guess Polycarp can do that too. But I mean, if I have John, that means I have Polycarp, and he's probably better to play Entertaining Angels on anyway, arguably. Because, I mean, John doesn't make Entertaining Angels CBN because it's Hebrews, so I don't know. One of the things to consider if you want to try out the deck, try out a different version of John, because then you have another hero that can play Delivered. And then on defense, I just kind of wanted to try out a few kind of sneaky good plays that might catch people off guard, like Fearfulness played off of Foreign Wives. So, like, if you block with Foreign Wives, and hopefully, it means that they're or she's protected if they've drawn 5 or more cards. But then you can just really punish them by withdrawing and paralyzing X heroes in battle, where X is the number of evil brigades. So a lot of times that's going to be all of them, because there are 7 evil brigades and Foreign Wives. I don't know, might not be worth it, because like you like Foreign Wives is kind of the best use case. I mean, like King of Tyrus and Damsel, I guess, can also be decent if there are only 2 heroes in battle, but since it doesn't guarantee that you hit everyone, and then they're also, I think if they have like Noah's Ark to protect their heroes, then they would be withdrawn and then paralyzed. So I think they might be withdrawn from the or protected from the paralyzation at that point. So yeah, just kind of a techie card I wanted to try out. And then Dragon's Wrath, also kind of the same thing, where I mean, I have a few human heroes, but I think they're relatively expendable. If I'm able to get a really good board clear on my opponent, then I think Dragon's Wrath is pretty good right now. Not a lot of people are playing Angels. And then it's cannot be negated if used by Red Dragon, so it's kind of the same thing with Foreign Wives. If you get Judean Mediums to Red Dragon to get that CBN protection, then usually they'll just pass, and then you get initiative, and then you can just hard punish. I guess the cards that I should probably mention that make the deck potentially worth playing, or like what in my mind might be competitive in the meta right now, are Forsaken and Accusers. Accusers is kind of the really big one, because OT humans are pretty much everywhere in every deck. And then Forsaken is pretty good against Throne as well. I mean, both of them kind of like stop the Throne banning chain. They don't stop David to Jehoshaphat to Isaiah, but that's not quite as much what I'm worried about. It's more like negating the Ishmael and the Abigail and King Saul if he's in there, and some of the choose the blocker stuff, like with Azahel or Jeremiah, if he's involved in the deck, if he's in whatever Throne build they're running, or Jehoiada. There are a lot of heroes that Accusers hits, and also Forsaken hits, that sometimes can catch people off guard. Like, I mean, if you're in a tournament game and they start making their attack, and then they put out their first hero, and then like, oh, I'll ban to so and so, then I mean, depending on the level of tournament, maybe let them take it back. But if they start going for the ban and they already let go of the card, then at like a nationals or something, I'd be like, all right, well, that's your rescue. Like, you put that hero out and their ability's negated. Sometimes you got to give some people tough love like that in order to help them improve. I don't know. That's I usually keep myself accountable in situations like that, where it's like, nope, my mistake. Like, I'm gonna learn from it now because I did it wrong. And yeah, those are kind of the 2 techie Lost Souls, and it's kind of a slightly different Lost Soul package than normal because of that. Like, I mean, there's no Prosperity in here. That was one of the ones that I decided to cut. Maybe it fits in for Lawless or Darkness, but I thought both of those would be nice to try to get Fallen Star early on, to really kind of maximize the time that it's on the board. And the nice part about the Fallen Star, or like playing demons, having territory class 1s like this, is that if your opponent targets it with Joshua, you'll have gates to discard it from the bottom of your deck and then put it into play. So um, they have to hit gates first and then do Fallen Star, which, I mean, kind of just slows them down a little bit. But yeah, that's a deck. We took it out today against Simon Miller, who has been on the channel before in a live stream. He took John's place in our foil booster. No, we only had three of us for the foil booster. For one of our Type 1 multi games. Um, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly which one. They're all kind of blurring together. Type 1 multi, weird. I don't know. Um, but it was. I remember it being a fun game, and I think I won that one. So maybe that's why it was fun. I don't know. Anyway, Simon's been on here before. He was playing his classic Red Warriors and kind of some kind of black defense is usually what he plays, or it's kind of his go-to. This time he was doing a little more of a Canaanites focus with kind of a few Philistines splashed in there. So definitely a deck that hasn't been on this channel very much. So I'm glad that he tried that one out. And let's go ahead and get into the game, see how it went. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Interesting.
What do I do with this starting hand? No souls.
Oh, souls. Any stars?
Nope.
Alright, well, I guess I'll use my darkness then.
This deck has a grand total of 2 stars.
Mine doesn't have a whole lot either. We'll go ahead and play that one. See, seems cool.
Oh, no.
I guess I'll go first. Let's put down that one. Down the Patmos.
Okay. This is fine.
I think this is the right play. And put down the Polycarp. Grab Johnny Boy.
This is fine.
And sure, we'll activate 4 drachma coin. And we'll make a battle challenge with Angel from the Sun. Exchange to my hand for Justin Martyr. I will take Blood of the Lamb from reserve. And then draw 2 with Angel from the Sun.
Question.
Yes.
What year is it?
That is a good question. Hey, I've got a few new cards in here. But I'll go
Does
ahead.
Fallen Star count as new?
Yeah, I mean, Prophecies of Christ. I feel like nobody's used him in the last, since he came out, so
They really haven't,
probably
which is
because
sad.
Unity Orange is not super popular. I mean, I think it's decent, but
Yeah. I mean, it's decent, and
a
I
little
I
more
think
light on.
Falling Star is just good.
Yeah, I had fun with it when I played a Demon's Disciples deck in the one of the online tournaments here. So, all right, I'm gonna reveal your top 7. We're going to give you Wicked and
Uh,
yeah, let's give you the Foreign Sword, I guess.
okay.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have given you a card that you can use on defense, but whatever.
Well, I mean, that would be something to think about. if I had anything to block with,
That
you could take the soul.
usually helps. I probably should have put my
Just a
lost soul
little,
into Patmos, huh? Oh well.
probably. It's
Um,
purple. I have access to purple. And anyways, Josh Conk. Uh,
sure. Yeah. Hey, but at least if you underdeck Patmos, then I get to use it again.
yeah.
Um, I think that's all I want to do. I think I'm good with that.
All right.
Yes, we don't
So
actually have to use the pass turn thing, but
I get to draw 3 cards for the start of my turn. Oh look, Covet.
wow.
That can go over there. And I will look through your deck if I can remember how exactly to do it. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay.
you see
Not what
what
I was expecting to see.
you see what's going on here.
I see what you're doing. I can respect that.
Yeah, I didn't really showcase much of it in my opening turn. It was kind of the side guys that are you know getting the start, I guess. But trust me, the party is on its way.
I think I think we do this
Seems alright.
and take your fallen star.
Oh, you didn't want to underdeck a random card from hand?
I really didn't. It
Okay,
also means that I can use this turn
seems good.
to grab Covenant with Abraham from reserve, which will grab me. Got like 3 options here, and I don't know which one's the best. I think we just take Azariah. So he
Choose a good
goes to
weapon or take a good
hand.
weapon or red wire from deck. Okay.
Yeah. It's like a it's like a slightly better version for the deck specifically of uh Dave Shep.
True. Yeah.
And
So you
then I
get
will play
good weapons.
down I will play down Jericho, which is not going to be as good in this matchup as I want it to be, but oh well.
Yeah. Don't think I've got any cloud heroes.
Yeah. I will put spears on Azariah, and then I will swing with Azariah to search my deck for a red warrior, which will be Mighty Men.
Mighty men. Hmm. Well, I think what I want to do is go to Deceiver and exchange with Damsel.
Do I get Fallen Star activation for that?
No, because you don't have Unity, because you need to control an orange
Oh, I don't
character.
control one.
Right.
Okay. So
Um,
that
so I'll reveal your hand. Veil Worship. Oh, hey, look, an evil character.
I mean, yes, but I didn't want to have to pay the penalty for it.
Sure, yeah.
It wasn't quite worth it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't have to capture him, but
I mean, yeah, but he's not a Canaanite to get draws off of Bale Worship. I didn't have a target for that anyways.
right,
Uh, I mean, I could have tried to Abraham's Deceit you, but you had blood.
right. All right. So we've got 3 good brigades.
Yep.
So I will draw 3. And then I believe, let's see, you're what, 12,
It's
9?
your initiative. Yes.
Um, hmm, that could work. Sure, why not? I'll play Delivered. Going to activate. Let's do. Oops. Endless Treasures.
Oh no.
Then we'll send that to bottom. And I'll activate Flying Scroll from Reserve.
Do I
And
get special initiative on that?
yes.
Okay.
Which. So yeah, I'll just banish it to take Azariah. So your special initiative.
Uh, Foreign sword that.
Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, Flying Scroll's negated. I get to draw 2 from Endless Treasures.
Yep. Yep.
And then um yeah, hmm. So I think if I negate Foreign Sword at this point, then Flying Scroll would kick back in, right? I
I
don't see why not.
believe so.
I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Let's
Yeah. So
we'll negate Foreign Sword.
all right.
So back to your special initiative, I guess.
Well, well, then it's a good thing I'm out of negates for once in this Goram deck. I run like 8.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really think about Foreign Sword being able to hit Flying Scroll, but I was pretty sure he didn't have another one, so. Alright,
Yeah.
so I will take Azariah, and then I believe I get to take his weapon as well.
Yep. Uh, where did he go?
I took him to my hand.
Oh, that goes to hand.
Right, yep. Yeah, Remnant goes to territory, Flying Scroll goes to hand.
Right, right, right. Okay. I guess I am done.
Cool. A Forsaken. Oh boy. Um,
I just realized this fallen star is going to deny my Sheol Unity, isn't it?
no, because Unity is only
Oh,
characters
Unity is
you own.
yeah, because it's own. Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Um,
Can you tell I haven't actually seriously played this game in a while?
yeah, it would be nice if we could do some tournaments up here. I'm hoping we can
Same.
at least get a state or regionals in, but we kind of have to get that figured out like now if we
Yeah.
want to do it before Nats. But um, let's see, Three Woes is going to, I guess, negate book, so that's kind of the only reasonable
Target.
target. Um, put down Peter.
I mean, you could negate Remnant.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't do anything.
You can still do it.
So I said reasonable target.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
All right. Yeah, we'll put down a silver hero for, I guess technically the second time this game, but look at your hand. Because
Wow, so much has changed.
I know, right? My memory is just, not quite as long. Okay. Um, I feel like I just looked at your defense last turn because I was just looking at the, how you could have blocked last turn if you wanted to use prisoner, but
Yeah.
um, this time I'll look at the defense again because it's my turn and it actually matters. And then let's go looking for silver guard. Hmm. Yeah, this probably makes the most sense. I'm gonna grab a wheel within a wheel. Which I will then play to grab that guy. Then let's turn over the 4 drachma coin. Might as well use that. Draw 4. Interesting.
And this is the beginning of the end for me, guys. I had a good turn. I mean, I didn't even have a good turn one. Uh,
Well, I mean, book is pretty good. You pretty much guaranteed to get another hero next turn.
yeah.
Um, sure. Well, oh, too bad Azarias has a red warrior.
Yeah.
Just be any warrior, that'd be
Too
nice.
bad. Yeah, well, he'd be too good if he was any warrior.
Fair.
Imagine a card that could just tutor warriors.
Yeah, on a character, I feel like that's pretty reasonable these days. Yeah, that's
I mean, yeah, but still. Actually, like, seriously, like, just a hero that tutors a warrior class character could be an interesting one.
you
New Joab when.
actually, yeah, that's probably the right card. He's like a commander of
Yeah, one of the commander figures.
I mean, I guess that's kind of
I
what
don't think
David
we
the
need.
Shepherd does. Does he also say red warrior?
David also says red.
Okay.
I think he specifies OT red as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All
I
right.
think it's
Let's
throne or an OT red.
start get this party started. Do I want?
Uh oh no. Begins.
And so it begins. How do I want to do this? Let's just go with um, yeah, let's just rescue with Polycarp.
All right. Do I? Okay. I am learning that I need to switch up how this reserve is working. I need one evil. I need another evil character in there that I actually want to pull out. Would want to pull out in a situation like this.
Makes sense.
Uh, this deck needs some work. Do I think you're holding entertaining angels? Is the question here.
That is the question.
You've gone through about half your deck. I'm pretty sure you're holding entertaining angels. I don't remember if that's CB anything though. I no, I can't.
Oh, we're gonna call my bluff. I mean, no, I definitely had it. Let's see. I'll play one more card. Oh wait, I get my fallen star back now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have fallen star back,
Hooray. Um,
which is a problem.
let's play fifth seal. And we'll grab, I think that one, yeah. We'll grab the speech.
Oh, the one that's better than literally all of the others because after printing it, they realized it was too good.
But good enough to, make all of the other ones, kind of based on it. Suppose I can clarify that as
Oh, and
good.
it's an axe enhancement for Peter.
Oh yeah, that's why it's super good.
I hate, I forgot how stupid that card is.
It's great. All right,
Yes,
we'll pass the
great. It's
turn.
definitely great and healthy for the game.
Yeah, I mean, for the first one, I feel like it's not too bad. I mean, it's not CB anything by itself, which a lot of the other ones, like um, Faith Among Corruption and God's Mercy, Jonah's Anger, like those ones are cannot be negated, conditionally. But
All right. So how do I?
distressed, that's not nice.
Do I just bite it? Oh, right. I have distressed now, so I don't have to worry about fallen star.
Yep.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Oops.
Uh, I will take Ishmaya the Gibeonite from reserve.
Seems good.
I was, I maybe should have taken one of the sites, but eh. We're now going to try and get some defense. I will play
Defense.
wages.
Defense.
Remember who here has a discard. I said grab defense,
You're
but I
just gonna
honestly think
grab
this
offense.
is the this is what I grab. I think we grab Chronicles.
That seems reasonable.
So that goes to hand. Uh Send to bottom of deck. Uh Play Mighty Men. Play Lord Delivers as good.
So, in CBN, if used by a meek hero, that's like everybody these days. Except for, Mighty Men.
I have exactly two in the deck. I have not found either of them yet.
Oh, well.
And then I will go forward with Asahel, band to
Oh,
Ishmaya
the
to draw
banding is
two.
negated. So,
Oh, crap.
you may
Right.
want to rethink that.
Yeah. Uh, how petty do I want to be?
Gonna play Son of God.
That's not how petty I'm considering being,
Oh,
but it's close.
I mean, that seems like a pretty reasonable thing to do. Your offense, I think, wants the
I
man, so.
I I am seriously considering playing Second Coming to grab Son of God to rescue that.
Oh.
I don't think it's the right play, but I'm seriously considering it out of pure spite.
Mm, I mean, might be depending on like where your blocks are at and stuff. Like, I mean, you probably just want to get cards at this point, but
Yeah, I think I have to. Uh, so we do that. Grab Son of God. We rescue Forsaken.
oop.
And now we draw the cards.
Draw all the
Asahel,
cards.
Ishmaya, draw two. Mighty Men, reveal your hand.
Might be slightly disappointed. I mean, I guess it's,
I mean, it's a draw two, but I'm also losing this battle. Okay, so you've got Entertaining, Everlasting, and Second Seal, along with Blood of the Lamb.
Yep. Yeah,
This is
I
fine.
had second seal. I was like, all right, I'm ready to go in, and then I used four drachma coin, drew four, and it's like, oh, hey, look, everlasting beings and entertaining angels. I've, I've got the trifecta.
Yep.
All right. Well, I suppose I will disrupt my
Hydreidean Dragon.
disrupt my unity. Do I have any other? No. Okay. Your initiative.
Going to play David's Proclamation. Band to a king or meek hero from deck, which will be Jehoshaphat the Seeker, who will band to who will bounce Azariah
Yep.
and then band him in to search my deck for a red warrior or weapon. I don't think the weapon actually helps, so I just want to grab people here,
Grab all the
which
peoples.
I think the play is Caleb.
Seems all right. Well then. And then I guess, yeah, David's proclamation withdraws Judean mediums,
Correct.
which is actually kind of works out because I think he would have died otherwise.
Yeah, but this gives me more cards.
Yeah, that seems
I
alright.
wasn't getting the soul, so I may as well get more cards.
Yep, that's actually like
That's how you play this game.
when I played against Jay in the online tournament for May. That was like he got rid of my Zerubbabel and I think my Joshua pretty early on, and like already he had Covenant with Death, so I couldn't play any of my territory class enhancements, and so then in a battle against foreign wives that I wasn't winning, I went like +8 by just playing all my enhancements and drawing cards. And that kind of got me into the game. But yeah, I'm gonna pass here. So is there anything else you wanted to?
Do I take the opportunity to just draw more cards?
I mean, probably.
I'm half tempted. You know what? Sure. Jordan interrupted. Draw three.
Yep.
I will pass on the play, however.
All right. I will also pass.
All right. So we go back.
Huzzah.
I got rid of the super annoying soul for me
Yep.
and got a good chunk of my offense out. So, all in all, not a terrible turn.
Yeah, and you went like +5, something like that. No, 2, 4,
I
7,
started that.
8.
I started that rescue at 5 cards.
Yeah.
got
But
a decent chunk of got a decent chunk of heroes.
got the whole army. The army versus the party.
Yep. Because again, I play exactly one deck. I need to get down 2 more cards.
Well, I mean, he said means that you get good at that deck. Yeah.
I'm not sure good is the word you're looking for. I am
Well, I mean,
competent. I am not good. I'm also done.
I feel like now whenever I see like a red warriors and like even some black defenses, you're one of the people that come to mind as like yeah, that's a pretty Simon thing. So I guess even if you're not good at it, you're known for it now.
Yay.
At
I'll
least
take
in
that.
my mind anyway. Um, got my exiles. I don't think. Oh, you do have Sheol.
I do have a shield, and it is
Hmm.
active.
Yes, yes, it is. Um,
Because I play one deck, and it usually beats Unity for an identifier.
you didn't meet Unity on Fallen Star. What the heck, man?
It I didn't build orange. I
The
play one deck.
I guess
Orange is not my color.
if you had KOT there, that would have been kind of sweet.
Oh, if I had drawn my cot while I had Fallen Star here, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, do I want to use this exiles? Hmm. Yeah, I suppose I don't really need to. Yeah, it's fine. But I did get my accusers, which is nice. It's kind of a little replacement for
Accusers,
Forsaken.
Accusers is annoying.
Yeah, that's the one thing
There's
that I
like,
feel like kind of makes this deck viable is that it can play accusers and it can play it well.
yeah, like I have there was a part of me that seriously considered doing a martyrs heresy deck
Mm,
when accusers came out, just cuz if you can make use of accusers, it's really good in the current meta.
right. Yeah, it was definitely pretty good in my Disciples and Demons deck. Um, I think I'm just going to woes the Lord delivered.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, I can do one search reasonably, right? Um, what's it gonna be?
We'll go with sure.
This deck doesn't run Revelation Unity though, so I don't have Angelic Army to take out Sheol, which is
Rip.
annoying. But all right, let's just try it. I'm gonna grab Oath of Purity with my book. Oops. And I'll go ahead and activate it to bounce my mediums and my Justin.
Okay. You used a search, so underdeck accusers.
Yeah, that seems good. I
I'm gonna
was,
take the opportunity to get rid of the problematic soul.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I can't Son of God it anymore.
All right, so now I gotta see if I can draw back into it, right? Um, actually,
Yes,
no.
draw your entire deck this turn.
Well, I
Or
should
just block with Messenger of Satan.
should probably get that.
Why are why are you like this?
Well,
How
I
dare
mean,
you?
I gotta keep the pressure on.
Uh,
No abilities for you.
I that that card should not have been printed.
Falling away.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Like
well,
I'm sorry, but uh, it's such a bad card for overall game feel.
yeah, does definitely swings games too, which is maybe not the best thing. I mean, I guess like
Yeah.
in certain cases it can be good. It can get you back into a game if you're falling behind, but it's also like if you're
Yeah.
the fact that you can play it when you're so far ahead to just
To
for like
just
soul
shut
differential
down
or
an
something.
opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what you
That's
got
opponent's
here.
banned abilities. That's annoying.
I mean, I guess I just try out Polycarp again.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, I guess the problem with running Forsaken is if you had been able to take that with Covet, that might have been unfortunate for my deck.
yeah. I mean, if I had gotten treasures, I have another counter for your deck that was mostly put in here to stop people from banding to my offense with Jehoshaphat. How do I want to
Oh,
block
sure.
this? I think I think that this is the play, playing woes as good on Forsaken.
That seems. Yeah, alright. Not sure I like that, but now I'm kind of scared.
All right. So, how many good brigades do you have? I think I'm counting five.
Oh, clay, white, purple, green,
Silver.
silver. Duh.
Play
Yeah.
white, purple, green, silver is five. So I look at the top five cards of deck,
Yep.
and it is a look, not a reveal. Top five. Take any number of OT black cards. That is the only OT black card in the stack. May band to a Canaanite warrior, which will be Shishai, son of Anak, take Hebron or a Canaanite giant from reserve, which will give me Ahaman, son of Anak.
Nice.
And I don't have the final one, unfortunately.
Boo, not very good.
Haven't drawn him yet. He's in here. I'm never sure which one I actually want to be in the reserve between the withdraw guy or the discard or the guy for discard. I think this guy's supposed to be in deck and the other one's supposed to be in reserve.
No, I think you've got it right, because because basically if you draw a Sheshai, then you at least have two. And if you
Yeah.
draw the other guy, you can get to all three, because you can search for Sheshai and then grab Ahman.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, if you just have Ahman and Sheshai in the deck, then if you draw Sheshai, then you get to all three. But if you draw Ahman, then you just get the one. So,
Yeah.
but it is nice to have Ahman first, I guess, to make everything CBN.
Yeah. That's the big thing that I'm looking at for it is getting the CBN banned on these guys is good.
Right.
Man, if only I had had one more turn to grab out Hebron with Covenant with Abraham.
Yeah, that'd have been good. some
Draw three.
some drawing there. Um. Okay. Well, I guess we um go ahead and do this, right? So let's search for an angel.
No, it begins.
Um. Hmm. Kind of feel like I gotta do that one, but that one's also tempting. But yeah, I think this is the right one. And then we'll ban to any number of Silver Brigade heroes. So we're going to do that one, that
Uh,
one.
stupid this deck is.
What's that?
Forgotten how stupid Angel Party is when it gets rolling.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Okay.
time to see how many cards I can draw. Alright, so Angel of the Oak is 2. 1, 2. Angel of
So a
Might.
grand total of 7.
Servant Angel gets 3. Right? I have 3 Revelation Angels, yeah.
Yep.
We got a Lawless, which I guess I will do on myself. Yeah.
Don't want to give me cards.
Yeah, probably rather not risk it at this point. I'll grab a Chronicles. And then I will use Angel from the Sun. Exchange with Justin Martyr in my hand. Grab Word of their Testimony from reserve. And I don't get to draw 2 because I'm at hand limit. And then capped it.
Okay. Um. Okay. Uh. Gonna play an Evil Chronicles.
Yeah.
I kind of have to here because there's no way you're not holding combo.
Um. So I
So
guess
that
all of this gets discarded, but I'm going to instead the negate of Entertaining Angels with Polycarp.
oh Goramit. Question.
Yes.
Doesn't book protect the covenants from
Yeah,
being
but because
discarded?
book gets discarded,
Oh,
then the covenant
because
follows.
both. Yeah, okay. All right, and then because the instead happened, I just lose
You do have a
because
humble
none of.
lost soul. Just
Oh, I have humble, and you have more cards in hand,
just
so I can do things.
yep. I just realized that. Probably should have.
I
Well,
probably should have thought of that before I played Chronicles. Ball worship. Negate entertaining angels and discard a human in territory to draw 5, which will be prisoner at Gaza.
yeah. And yeah, I guess that'll do it. Cause you got rid of my speech too. So
Yep. Oh, my Lord Delivers is also gone.
oh right, yep.
Uh, as is Wheel, I believe, because it's a good enhancement.
Yes. Yep. Doesn't protect itself from dominance. Well,
That went well.
yep. I guess we'll lay down cards.
To get down from your 16. Why did that card flip?
If you double click it, it flips. You can just clear it. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, Mikify
There we
only flips and then clear has to unflip.
go. That's frustrating.
Yeah. All right. Let's wages for Gates.
Yeah. I will underdeck Humble.
Yep. Why didn't you underdeck Humble sooner?
Because I forgot that I had a Sheol until now. Because I'm bad at the game.
Well, okay then. I guess that's acceptable. Um, I think we're just gonna discard Blood of the Lamb and oh wait, just kidding. I have Storehouse. I'm gonna use that. I always forget about that part of Storehouse.
Everyone forgets about that part of Storehouse. Also, you have freaking Storehouse now. What did I play this as?
Um,
Played it as good. Why did I play that as good?
I
I
think
always play that card in this deck as evil. Intentionally.
I don't remember. Wait, did you say it was good?
I did.
Oh.
I said that I played Woes as good on Forsaken, but I can't even take it off Forsaken to put it on Storehouse for more draw. Ah!
um, oh yeah, I can just put word of their testimony in reserve too. Sure. Then I'll
Yeah.
pass. Back where they
Yeah.
belong.
Draw three. Okay. Uh, we're going to play an Endless Treasures,
Uh oh.
which will go to the bottom of my deck to take. That you weren't expecting this card. Household Idols, and activated from reserve to draw two.
Okay. Interesting.
Which that is in the deck because I didn't want people using Jehoshaphat to abandon my entire offense.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, like, wall of protection also seems good,
Yeah. I will
but
play
why not both?
Damascus as a fortress. Why not both? I'm not actually running both. I probably should.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, because then House of Ladles kind of takes up your artifact slot too.
Yeah, the big thing with this deck is I don't really have a lot of things for that artifact slot, is the
Sure.
thing.
Yeah.
Um, Play a Soldier's Prayer, search deck for a head enhancement. Uh, put in Soldier's Prayer, reveal to all, none and shuffle. I will then play. What do I have left for that? Hmm. Okay. Uh, we'll then make a rescue with Caleb, banded to Asahel, banded to Jehoshaphat,
Who would you like to
banded to
bounce?
I think it's required, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to bounce
Yeah.
somebody.
Uh Bounce Uriah, I think.
Okay.
David, band to Joshua, underdeck, Gates.
Don't like that.
Too bad. Exchange with Ishmaya in territory to draw 3.
Didn't want
Have
to
a
just
hopper.
underdeck the Fallen Star.
Uh, Evil territory class card. I could have. That probably would have been the smarter thing.
Uh, Smarter than Gates, you think? The one that discards the
Maybe
bottom card of
not.
my deck. If it's an orange demon, I get to put it in territory.
Yeah. Uh, Mighty Men negate Damsel, and I can't do the look, and I forgot that I couldn't do the look until this exact moment.
Oops.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one of the things you would have seen if you had looked is this guy again. I think
I
that's
knew you had him.
I think that's the right play.
Yeah. All right. My initiative.
Sure.
I will play Hailstones on Caleb. So discard all evil characters in battle, which Dragon is protected from. If used by a Joshua hero, discard all evil characters in opponent's territory.
Yeah. All right. Oops.
And then I will play a Dominant and Angel you.
That's not very nice.
Neither
Um,
neither was that falling away.
I think. Hmm.
You still meet Unity for Shield.
No, I don't, because I don't have any evil
Okay.
characters.
Okay.
Um. Oh man.
When Hailstones works.
Yeah. All right. I will go ahead and give you the hopper.
Yay, I got a soul! All right.
So yeah, I suppose if you so if you had not done Mighty Men because he was protected, then you maybe doing Uriah, or is that what you would have done instead then? Just to
Uh,
make Hailstone CBN.
I yeah, I would have. That's what I was thinking. All right, now I
Yeah.
get down to 13.
Seems like a pretty good answer to Red Dragon.
Yeah, we'll put down the that card.
Lovely.
Which really is not exactly good in this particular matchup. But I feel like running Giants and Red Warriors, you kind of have to run Coliseum.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Him back down, put him down. Need to get down one more, so we'll put Spears on Jehoshaphat, and I am done.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't even need to get down one more because my hand size is 9 because of
Yes.
Damascus.
Good old Damascus. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Um. Alright, I think Woes is evil, so I think we have to just. I think we just had Household Idols.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good. And Yeah, it's don't want to search, so I suppose I should just throw Michael out there and ban to Strong Angel.
Yeah. Uh, I still don't have Hebron. So we go Og King of Bashan. I want to say you're down to four now.
Yep, because you got rid of wheel within a wheel. White clay, purple silver.
Deal to all top four. Take an OT black card.
Yeah, he seems not quite as good in this matchup, but seems
Yeah,
okay.
he's less good against you, but he lets me run Doomed Canaanite, so it's all fine.
True.
Uh, band to Ahaman, band to Shishai, who will grab Hebron from my reserve,
Nice.
band to Talmai, withdraw Strong Angel.
Withdraw a hero, accept a giant slayer. Strong Angel seems like a giant slayer kind of guy.
But he's not.
Hmm. Alright, well, I still get to play a Revelation enhancement. I think.
Do you, since he's no longer in battle for the May?
Um.
I guess because he's not technically out of play, I could see it, but
Yeah, I'm not sure if that. I mean, because like his toss is still active because that's an ongoing ability. I'm not sure
yeah.
if the
Well, that's
trigger.
happening anyways.
Right. Um. Maybe. Yeah. I guess because like other optional triggers don't resolve when the card is removed from play or like removed from where they're active. And
Yeah,
Strong Angel is
because
only active in battle, so yeah, I guess probably not.
yeah.
Um, but I guess I have regular initiative unless you want to play a dominant.
Uh yeah, we'll just falling away Michael underdeck you because I
Under
refuse to
deck.
play the old one. Underdeck an angel.
Yeah, that'll do it. Um, okay. I am going to. Hmm.
You have a battle extension?
No. I'm
Okay.
done with the battle. But I'm going to. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna play Son of God to rescue Distressed.
How dare you?
I wanted it anyway.
How so very dare you? That turns back on Peter, right?
Yeah, so I can, peel another clay hero, I guess.
Yay!
Um, hmm. And I suppose let's go ahead and do this now while they're. Well, you don't have any souls. Um,
Uh,
just grab that back.
Man, that was searching a discard pile, so Damascus doesn't give me cards.
Correct. Now let's. Hmm.
Get back down to 10 or to 8.
Yeah. Kind of want your Damascus. Can I borrow it?
Do you have a way to take a city?
It's true. I just need to figure out how to bandy your Caleb.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, let's just I'll send Everlasting Beings to reserve, and I'll pass.
So I know you're still holding second seal. 2, 3. Boop, boop.
Ramnant.
2, 3. Boop.
Well, here are the rest of your lost souls.
There is the entirety of my lost soul package. We. All right. Um. So we're gonna play Hebron as a fort
Makes sense.
because clearly I need to be drawing more at this stage in the game. I
Yep,
actually really should have played that as a site
probably.
because I am now decked.
Yeah, I mean, you can play it as a site if you want to.
Eh, sure. Site. Uh. Do I? Do I want to use that right now? I think I do, just to break your ability to use it yourself. Uh, so that gets turned over. That gets played down. And we're going to activate Flying Scroll, which I will banish to take your Justin.
Hmm. Okay.
So that you can't draw off of Sun. Unless you have a third martyr. But I doubt you have a third revelation martyr.
You don't think I've got Faithful Witness in here?
I don't think you have either faithful witnesses, Antipas, or two witnesses in there. No, because it can't go to discard, which is where I know the two other martyrs in your deck are.
Yep.
And I highly doubt you're running Resurrection of Martyrs.
Hey, it's actually not
That's
not a bad card.
it is not a bad card at all, and it would be hilarious if you played it next turn to get Polycarp back. But
Of course, Polycarp isn't Revelation though, so
oh, Polycarp is a revelation, so it would be Justice Seekers.
yep.
All right. What do I want out of your back? What do I think you still have for defense? What do I currently have in hand? I will play Soldier's Prayer, which will get me a. Should give me back Hailstones because Hailstones is fun.
Yeah, I dig it.
Um, and then we're going to swing with Caleb, banded to Joshua, Underdeck, Sheol, exchange to Asahel, David, Hananiah, Mighty Men, Jehoshaphat, Ishmaiah to negate star 5, 6, 7 or less to Uriah. This is my rescue attempt.
Well then. So yeah, did you want to bounce Justin Murder with Jehoshaphat?
No, I will bounce Joshua Conqueror with Jehoshaphat.
Oh darn. Um,
Justin is just fine not going back to your hand, thanks. I don't need to do your work for you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to give you a darkness because I
Yay!
cannot stop that.
Uh, this deck is fun once it gets rolling.
Mm-hmm. It's a strength of an army, I guess.
That would rather fit the theme of the offense, yes. And I need to get down one. Well, let's just play down Joshua. I'm done.
All right, what do we got here? Hunter Accusers is back.
Oh, no.
Huzzah! Is there anything for me to hunt for? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh wait, no. There would be one lost soul left in there. I don't even remember what it is. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, because you took my remnant. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what can we do here? I guess woes will. Let's put woes onto Hebron, I guess.
Yeah.
Make you feel like your heroes are vulnerable, you know. And then we'll. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll just attack with Strong Angel.
Yeah. And we will block with Goliath.
Goliath, you say.
Yep.
Um, alright. So he's kicked out, and you're negating ban, draw, and play.
Correct.
But that's my whole deck.
I know.
Well, um,
It is also, in fact, my whole deck.
let's try with this guy.
Yeah.
And I think we just don't give you the opportunity here to do any shenanigans.
Yep. And I think that that is game because you get four and then you sog for five.
Oof,
Yep.
that
Good game.
good game. I was feeling pretty confident when I had the party out, and then that one battle with Humble, and then or when all of your heroes came out, I was a little worried.
Yeah. I needed to get rolling just a little bit sooner, and I was just a little bit too slow.
Yeah,
Also
yeah, it
falling
was.
away to blocks.
I mean, yeah, if you had gotten some blocks early on, then definitely would have been a closer game. And then having to play your Son of God to
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
or Second Coming to find Son of God.
You know what else would help?
Hmm.
If I wasn't running a meme card in one of my dominant slots.
Nice.
To be fair, uh the weapons and throne decks, the any like anything like wheel or similar place enhancements,
Yeah.
Book of the Covenant.
Right.
They're all valid. There are enough targets that I think it's worth running. I also think that if this was Martyr, I would have won the game. Or
Mm,
I would have, I at the very least, I would have lived another turn because I could Martyr Cap
right. Yeah.
and gotten a slightly higher soul differential. But I don't know if I could actually have.
Right. Yeah. That. I don't know. I feel like with Rebel and Dust, you kind of have to have something that like places itself, or
Yeah.
like a way to kind
I
of select a target, kind of like
yeah.
hiding Joseph's
I
cup.
yeah, I've considered putting in Peter's Curse
Oh, sure. Yeah.
because it's a curse, so it's targetable by endless treasures,
Yep.
and you can also use that to kill something like a annoying storehouse
Yep.
or some other fortress that's giving you trouble.
Yeah. And then you, yeah, basically just right before you play a good dominant, you just play Rebel and Dust to take it out.
Exactly. It's it's definitely something I've considered. I don't know, maybe it's better than some of the other like more niche cards I have in here. Because I put in Bethlehem because if I can get it out and get and put and play it down as a fort, I can reserve one of my heroes and then ban them back out with David.
Yep. Yeah. That's I like that little combo. What a cool card, Bethlehem, huh?
Bethlehem is a very cool card. Props to whoever designed it.
Yeah. Some Type 2 multiplayer person. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you. I mean, I got my one entertaining angels, but I mean, other than that, I didn't get my everlasting beings or second seal off. So I think you're, you know, once your defense set up, you kind of held
Yeah.
me off of there. I was kind of hoping to get a, or to just be able to play second seal and then have like
Sold
six
so many
giants against
negates.
my angel party.
I was holding so many negates in hand.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that like I mean I briefly considered using my second coming to search for Son of God to rescue your humble, because I feel like that kind of has like, I mean, it basically had the same effect that my Forsaken was having on you, where it just kind of
Yeah.
stopped my stuff from, you know,
Yeah.
eventually working.
Humble is very useful for that.
Yeah,
Especially since I'm not actually running anything that's CBN.
right. Yeah, I mean, I think I mean, with Throne going around, Humble is probably worth playing. I think because like it's you're around
Yeah.
Ishmaya, which is kind of a, the bad card for jump blocks.
Yeah.
So
Which
uh,
admittedly this deck is does tend to draw a lot on defense because if I have Hebron down as a four, then I'm drawing three every time I block
right,
with the giant banding chain.
yeah, yeah, it seems good till you block with Goliath, and then you're like, oh man,
So you block with Goliath and go, oh, I draw the oh,
yeah,
oh, sadness.
yeah. What I was debating after you played Hailstones was if I wanted to play Chronicles to negate it,
Oh yeah.
and I I was thinking like, oh, I might need Chronicles to take out Household Idols, which I think, or which I guess, yeah, Woes kind of took care of that for me. So maybe I could have played it there, and maybe I would have been able to,
Yeah.
pull off a block on the
Did
last
you
turn.
have much more defense left?
Um, well, I had Dragon's Wrath
Oh,
when you played Angel, and I was like, oh man, that would have been sweet, because you didn't have
yeah.
Colosseum at that point. But then
Yeah, I mean,
the next turn you
first
played
off,
Colosseum,
Coliseum.
so
first off Colosseum. Second off, I think I also had both Goliath's sword and Council of Abigail by that point.
Well,
So I had two ways. Oh,
the
right,
turn
because
when it
it's
was Red
CBN.
Dragon, or when I had Red Dragon in battle. Yeah, I was hoping you were just gonna like pass and or maybe play Hailstones and then pass. I kind of forgot that Angel could hit Red Dragon.
Yeah, that's that's why King of Tyrus is arguably worth putting in that style of deck.
Yeah. Oh, he's in here too. But
Ah,
yeah, he was on top, I guess. But of course, then if I played King of Tyrus, then or if I'd used King of Tyrus, then Dragon's Wrath wouldn't have been CBN. But
yeah.
so my other, the other thing I was hoping to pull off was a Deceiver to Wives and then Fearfulness, but then you had Colosseum down,
Uh,
so I was like, well,
yeah.
there goes that. And yeah, I don't think. Hmm. I mean, I guess Woes is kind of my only answer to Colosseum in this deck. Maybe. I mean, I really wish Angelic Army was in here, and maybe it would be worth, like. Well, I don't know. I feel like Polycarp and John. Or, I mean, at least Polycarp is worth having. And
Yeah.
Peter is maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's expendable, but I guess yeah,
Yeah.
having Captain and Otto that gets rid of my Revelation Unity, so maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's probably not worth running old Strong Angel for the fight by the numbers because new one's just so good.
Right, and the old one would negate like entertaining angels and second seal and stuff,
Yeah.
which is why Captain is the go to. But anyways, well, thanks so much for getting the game in.
Yep.
I'm glad we got to see a Red Warriors deck on the channel. I don't think I've made a mono red deck lately, so I feel like it's probably a good thing for people to see that's like kind of like Throne, but not, not really.
It's like Throne, but worse.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe worse,
I'm
but
I'm not entirely wrong.
I think there's still viability to it. Do you run Benaya in this build?
I don't run Benaya in this list. It's one of the cards that's like it's one of the two characters that I'm on the fence about whether or not I should be including. Because I really want to run Mighty Warrior and I really want to run Benaya.
Sure.
And I'm trying to find what to cut for either of them.
Yeah. Yeah, what I think I really like in a Red Warriors deck, which is something that I think Derek swears by, Derek Torado, um, is like having Benaya in reserve so that if you can get to David on turn one, then you have David to Benaya right away. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a pretty strong block or rescue, like
Yeah.
1818 fight for the numbers, maybe with a weapon.
Yeah, that's the other so there's two heroes that I've considered cutting, but both of them are like just so good that I really don't want to drop them because Azariah could be the cut, but Azariah searches and can get rid of some of the and can get rid of some evil fortresses.
Sure, yeah.
Uh, not a ton of the ones that are actually in like in use. Like it'll kill Damascus, but it's not going to kill Sheol or Gates.
Right. Yeah, I think the only one that people, I mean, I guess like Gates of Jerusalem or something, if you run into a Kings of Judah deck, but I don't know. I feel like
Gates of
Azariah
Samaria.
Azariah seems like it maybe could be the cut just because you also have Joshua to deal with fortresses too.
Yeah. The problem is Joshua doesn't search.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, but I mean, I don't know, your deck seemed like it went fast enough without it. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you did get a couple searches in, but
I got I think he gave me Caleb and Mighty Men.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Hmm. Yeah, I
The
don't know.
I like having Azariah in reserve because he's a really, really good thing to get from the turn one covenant with Abraham.
Sure, just to get things set up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe is the draw one from Ishmaya in that situation good enough?
getting Ishmael first turn instead.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder. I mean, you might be better off just with having Angel of the Winds, and then you can just grab Angel of the Winds, go to David, and then David bans to Ishmael for a draw two,
Yeah.
or Benaiah if you put him in there too. But
Yeah.
hmm. Yeah, definitely lots of cool stuff you can try out with Red Warriors. It's a little less blueprinty than Throne, where it's just like, all right, this person, and this person. You have to like put them all in the right order so that you get all
I
the
mean
draws and the protection.
yeah, I don't know if it came across the video, but basically this offense boils down to abandon everyone, end on second to last character is Ishmaya to draw and then negate, and then finish off with Mighty Men to negate a card and reveal their hand to draw a ton.
Right. Yep. I'm pretty sure isn't Ishmael's negate dynamic though, or like the X?
I have heard both. I I always thought it was static,
Hmm. Well,
but more experienced players than me have told me it's dynamic, so
I
I have no idea.
I think that's what it is. And this came up in the game against Tyler last week, and so I don't know. I think that sounds right, but or I mean, or that's what we kind of came to as the conclusion last week, but we didn't actually ask about it. Maybe that'll be something good to clarify for you know
Yeah,
future videos and
some
stuff. But
something to clarify for the future. Because this Maya is a very well run card.
yeah, he is quite good.
I also don't know if you noticed this, but I am conspicuously missing who is the one red hero who is arguably the best in the entire game. Out again, out of spite.
You've got Joshua, so I don't know who else.
There's no Ahimelech.
Oh,
I'm just flat out not running Ahimelech out of spite.
yeah. I mean, if you're not, if depending on how many banding enhancements you have, he's probably not worth it in your build.
This build is more focused on negates and uh one giant battle winner
Right? Yeah.
because I've got hailstones, I've got council, I've got spears, I've got soldier's prayer, and then I've just got every other negate and interrupt that felt worth running.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I think that's. I don't know that a Himalek really fits in there.
Yeah, I admittedly that's partially because I've built the list around not wanting to have a Himalek. So I'm not running things like Battle Cry or Not Alone or the other banding things
Right.
that you would run if you were running in a Himalek list.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess like if you have a Himalek in reserve, then David's Proclamation, or it makes David's Proclamation pretty good.
Oh,
But
that would be dirty.
but
That
yeah.
that is a oh that I
Giving
might
you
have to
ideas.
try that just for the pure filth of it all.
Well, now if people are watching the video, they'll know to expect it when they play you.
See, but now I don't do it because now people are expecting that combo and will start try and play around that specifically.
True, there's that as well. But now they'll
What?
know that you know, and it's You do it
They don't know
anyway.
that we know that we know what they know, you know?
Exactly.
The mind games go too far.
Yep. Turtles all the way down, or something
It's a
like
really
that.
good book, actually.
Anyways, that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much to Simon for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you all next time.
Bye.